Hello and welcome to Channel Sport on Sunday. I'm Ken Ochonogo, and we have 25 days to the World Cup. 10 plus 10 plus 5. Yes, 10 plus 10 plus 5. 25 days, you can count them. That is to go. So everybody is getting ready. Africa, we reiterate it, we say it over and over and over again. 10 teams from Africa will be going there. And then two big shots. Some of those who have been there more than that, Nigeria and Cameroon will be staying at home because they were both sent. They were all sent home. All the asked them by courtesy of DR Congo. Cameroon stayed home. Nigeria is staying home, and that is the thing. So DR Congo went on and got Jamaica, and before you know, in Africa has 10 from 5 to 10, 100% increase. 100% increase. It was only in 2010 that we had season because South Africa hosted. But it is 25 days to go, and we shall give you some facts about, what a lot of things that you don't know, or you think you know, or some that you are not sure of. Charity, they say, begins at home because the EPL, not this week, but on the 24th, 7 days from now, it will be the grand finale. And I tell you, who takes it? It is hot there. It is going to the wire. It is going to be a photo finish between Rivers United and Rangers International of Enugu. Those wins, they win by Rangers at Bayelsa, and also that win that against all odds that Rivers United got at Wiki. I tell you, these things how did they set them up? So one is at home, and another one is away. Rangers is coming to Lagos. They are coming to Lagos to face Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City is always also battling for that third spot with 3SC in the Southwest Derby. But then you ask yourself, who will take it? We shall look at that thing and tell you that which of them, any one of them, to us, of course, win it, we celebrate you. But of utmost importance to us is you going onto the continent and making Nigeria proud. Rivers and I did it last year. It was at the Whisker. We almost, lost that 4 places that we had: 2 for the CAF Champions League and 2 for the CAF Confederations Cup. And talking about the continent, it was USM Algiers against all odds went to Egypt and, collected the title from Zamalek. Zamalek scored in the 50 minutes of the first half, to equal scores, but then it went. That was how you thought when you score early, you have a 1-goal deficit and you cancel out in the first 5 minutes, and it is going to end before. No way. You just hold on. You just hold on. And then when their skipper lost that penalty at 7-7. Well, just put it there. They did the needful, and then they could. The stadium was all white, I tell you. Nigeria will go reach there soon, Sha. I wish, because sometimes when you watch my games at, I remember I think, was it Enyimba Rangers? Yeah, I think so. It was Enyimba Rangers, not Rangers Enyimba. And then, how those were outside, when and those were inside. Kano Pillars, you watch them, and you say, they come, but we need still to get the way, have paying fans, being there, buying the jersey, branding, supporting, screaming for 90 minutes. Those are the 12th man. When you have 11 men on the pitch, it is not those on the bench, but that supportership is what cheers them on. So USM Algiers, they are the champions, the CAF Confederations Cup champions for this year. They won it for the second time. I think they won it a year or two. Not this season, the season before last. So this is their second title. Nigeria will still with. It's been long. It's been long we won on the continent too. It's been quite long that we won on the continent. So we move from there, and then yesterday it was City. It was City that did it. It was Manchester City that did it, beating Chelsea. How do you go to Wembley? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. How do you go to Wembley? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think Chelsea is 7 letters. Let me see. I think Chelsea is 7. Okay, I say CHELSCA, Chelsea. Oh my God. Chelsea lost. We used to talk about Benfica and the cause of Bella Gottman. You understand? We said it earlier. Benfica came in all out when Madrid won the first 5 Champions League, and then Inter, Benfica came and won back to back. And Bella Gottman said, "Guy, raise my salary." But where they tell you, "Look, man, we can do it without you." And they're like, "Okay, no problem." They even went 50 years later, they even went to his grave to go and beg him, "Guy, please let us." I think that was when they lost, I think, the Europa Cup final to Chelsea also. Before the Eusebius of this world, everybody they be going to beg Bella God. But the man is long dead, but he scores. I think he calls them for 100. I don't know. We'll see the counting and see when Benfica, we triumph on the continent. The Catalan is in the house. We saw Barcelona celebrate. Probably we see it there. We saw PSG celebrate. Bayern have celebrated. And yesterday, Kelele, the senior man, I went to Glasgow on 12th of last month to watch their game against St. Mirren. He came in quite late in that match. He didn't. I was quite. I wish I can show you that video. I can't show it to you guys. But I was quite, boastful, sort of, telling them that Kelele was going to score. He didn't score, but since then he has scored in every match but this last one. But then that is 56 titles for Celtic. Today is going to be bumper. As we speak now, Manchester United is already taking on Nottingham Forest. And then the Catalan is in the house.
Yeah. Good afternoon. It's good to be back after a long time.
You went at Wool, yeah.
I think, if I'm not mistaken, it's been 54 years since Bella Gottman cost...
54 years now?
I think that was 1962, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Bella Gottman cost Benfica. So they still have another...
40-something years to go.
A couple of decades. But since that time, Benfica have made more European appearances, finals,
yes,
than any other team. And they haven't won one. But we're talking about the NPFL.
Yes.
And I just think Ikorodu City might just be the party poopers of the day. Because the fact that Rangers have to come to Lagos.
Yes.
And Ikorodu, I know winning that game.
I think they won all their games at
this
season.
Solidify their position in the top 4.
Yeah.
You understand? Because United really don't have too much to play for. So you might say, Rivers might just walk all over them. And that game in Lagos, Ken, I think that's the game that everybody should watch out for. It's been an interesting season so far.
Did you see that win? Did you see that Rangers win at Wiki? And Rangers went ahead. Yeah. Rivers they went down. Yeah. And we thought the league was empty as we said
on the day.
Yes.
I was in motion. But I was listening to you when you're talking about it.
Okay.
I was listening to you when you're talking about it. And then afterwards I go and I check the scoreline. And everything had changed.
Okay.
Interesting.
No worry. We just want to take a very, very short break. When we'll come back, of course, today is somebody's 75th birthday, an icon of icons, one of the greatest Nigerian footballers of all time. Stay with us. All right. You're welcome back. Pep, of course, 2 trophies in the bag. 4 FA Cup finals in a row. No manager has done it. He won the league 4 seasons in a row. No managers have done it. Sometimes, those of us who present to analyze, and then, we seem something we believe that we know everything. For where? Every day, result will confound you. The result will tell you that, look, what you thought you know, you see future. You are not doing that now. Yeah. When Pep was in Spain, can he do it on a cold night in Spain, in Stoke? I don't know what it is. I've been in Stoke in Trent. I don't understand this cold night in Stoke. I don't know what they are digging out from. The guy has come to not just a cold night in Manchester. And Manchester are one of the rainiest areas in England. But the guy, he's doing it on every top. He's won the Champions League. He's won the FA Cup. He's won every cup winnable he has won. And then with different players, they say Alex Ferguson built different generation of players. After one phase goes out, it brings out another one, stuff like that. And as we're speaking, Manchester United is already a goal up. Luke Shaw, the man that Mourinho said is using his brain to play football. We'll talk about that because coaches are, we'll talk about those coaches. Today we certainly want to open the lines. We want to open the lines as early as possible. If my producer and director, if you guys are ready to do that, want to engage with you fans today. It's going to the wire. By this time next week, we're thinking, is it going to be, even before then, if City drop point and Arsenal it will have been ever, who's going to win the MPFL, who is going to win the APL? We want you to be involved. And then what do you think Africa is a performance? What are your projections? Which are the countries you think will represent us more? Because we are having this slot. Because countries like Nigeria, last week we told you that Africa has played about 130-something games, 139 games at the World Cup, and then we've won just 37. And out of those 37, Nigeria has won 6. Nigeria has won more than Morocco. Morocco has won the semi-finals. Nigeria has won more than Cameroon. Cameroon has won the quarter-finals. Nigeria has won more than Senegal. Senegal has gone to the quarter-finals. Nigeria has won more than Ghana. Ghana was just a goal away from beating Uruguay in 2010, from entering into the semi-finals. But Nigeria has won more games than all of them. It's a pity we're not going this time around, but that record, I think some of them will beat it. I'm seeing countries, maybe Morocco winning 1 or 2 games, maybe Ghana winning 1 or 2 games, maybe, of course, Cameroon is not going, their 5 remains intact, they cannot beat us them around. So we want to open the lines. We just want you guys to join us on this show. But let us start with the MPFL. Let us start with the MPFL so that you guys see what we're talking about. It is just there between Rangers and Rivers United. Now, okay, Catalan.
Yeah.
Now Rangers are top.
Yeah.
You understand?
Top of the table.
Top of the table.
And they deserve to be at top of the table.
65-64.
Yeah, that's the beauty of the league.
Yes.
That's the beauty of the league. It's the kind of things we like to see. Unlike in the Premier League where we know, okay, this team just needs a win and is guaranteed. And it's looking like even the opponents that Arsenal might be facing might seem to be like a walk in the park. That's not the case. Here in the MPFL. Yes, 1 point separates both sides, but very, very, very tricky game.
Ikorodu right there at number 4.
Ikorodu at home.
Yes.
I'm very sure Rangers would have preferred to face any other team on the final day, not Ikorodu at home. And what I'm hoping to see is a game that is devoid of any drama, of any issue. Let the players come on the pitch. Let's see who wants it more. Will Ikorodu let them walk all over them? I doubt it.
Akali, where you want to go to the country?
Exactly. I doubt it. I don't owe you any favors. So
Rangers and Rivers have already secured Champions League. Now what about the CAF Confederations Cup?
Again, I was looking at the game between Celtic and Hearts yesterday, and sincerely, I really wish the roles have been reversed. Like, so Hearts were the ones at home. Because it was always going to be a very difficult prospect for Hearts to go to Celtic and win them.
This season, Celtic have not beaten them before now.
I agree.
Yes.
But look,
they visited twice already.
You saw the last game, Celtic's last game away from home.
Yeah, against Motherwell.
Against Motherwell. And how Kelechi, under that kind of pressure, took that penalty and converted. So that's what we're looking at here. Interesting stuff. These are the kind of things we like to see. The league going all the way to the wire. Ken, I really wish I could watch that game that day.
Okay.
Because normally how it is in England.
Okay.
The trophy should be going.
There was a season like that where I think it was is it Manchester United and
Manchester City. Man U, Manchester, it's just in Manchester where the Aguero moment. Man U had won the league after their defeat.
After Sunderland.
But Manchester City we had to come from behind against QPR. Against QPR, you understand? The title was in that team. But the trophy,
that's the Aguero
moment. The trophy was going back and forth. I don't know. It might seem like Rivers have it in the bag. The next thing, Rangers can.
Okay. Before we take this, can we please come back to the table? Go back to the table. Let us see where because we can see Rivers United taking on Katsina.
Yeah.
Katsina are right there in the middle of the eighth position.
Eighth position, yes.
Yes.
52 points.
The highest they can go is 55.
Yes.
So there is no way they are going to Europe. They are going to,
going to the
Africa,
continent, yeah.
or the continent. And then you see Rangers who are atop visiting Ikorodu City. Ikorodu City are right there at number 4. You understand?
Yeah.
And then, how many points do they have there? 64 points?
No, Ikorodu has 58 points.
58 points.
So,
and Shooting Stars are 60
So
points.
Ikorodu believe that they can actually still finish third.
Where is Shooting Stars? Are Shooting Stars playing home or away? Can we see? Okay, let us see the fixtures to see because Ikorodu is playing home, and then Shooting Stars. Where is Shooting Stars? Okay.
Shooting Stars are away to Niger Tornadoes, Ken.
They're away to Niger Tornadoes. That's another tough fixtures.
Shooting Stars are away, so Ikorodu knows that if they're able to get a win at home, which is not impossible.
But the goal difference will also make the goal difference is also there. So, but at least a win will push them to number 3.
No, Ken, if Ikorodu wins,
yes,
and Shooting loses,
yes,
Ikorodu goes to 61 points.
No, but Shooting picks a draw.
Like they're away from home, Ken.
Yeah, of course. See, Rangers won away from home.
It's possible.
You understand?
But we saw
at Bayelsa
in dramatic fashion again.
Throughout this season.
Yeah.
No, not this season. Throughout this year.
Yeah.
Rivers United has not won, and if you start to throw away, throughout this season, from January they've not won at away. But they went to Wiki that needs that team to survive. Survivor.
Yes.
Came from a deficit to win. So basically, Shooting Stars can go to Tornadoes
like I said,
and pick all 3 points.
It's possible, but I'm looking at it from Ikorodu's perspective now. We don't care what's happening at Shooting.
No. You see, Shooting is not a punching bag. It is when one boxer is punching the bag. This side is punching the bag. I wish
Emi was here right now.
When the back can retaliate, you can't say you're not looking at it from Shooting Stars angle. Why would you look at Shooting Stars angle? Please, can we start taking some calls and see how? Because I know our guys, you guys want to be part of this show. It's sort of the ending. We are getting to the ending of the season, and everybody wants to be involved. So,
shocked when the visitors Bayelsa United took the lead inside 8 minutes of football.
This is Remo Bayelsa.
Yeah.
Both of them, the relegation dogfight. Bayelsa won. That is Emmanuel. That is he's the boy that scored that goal.
Brilliant goal.
A very brilliant goal. But Remo came back. Yeah. Remo came back. I like this when you are watching a game and then it is all clear.
Yes.
You understand? You are seeing that these goals they were not maybe manufactured.
They were not manufactured. They didn't appear out of thin air.
Out of thin air and stuff. Because we were talking about all this. You get it?
It allows you, especially for those people that didn't see the game.
Yes.
At least to a large extent. Be
So
able to
basically,
draw
I think
certain
Remo has, I think they have almost survived.
Yeah.
They have almost survived the way.
I desperately wanted Remo to survive, Ken.
Why desperately? Why did you say that to survive?
I don't know. I just have this. When you see, we don't have too many private owned clubs in the league now. Although we're going to see quite a number of them next season, Ken. But when people are actually putting their money trying to make sure that they keep teams in the Premier League, Ken, it's not easy to pay salaries, Ken.
Yes.
Yeah, you might say, oh, now nobody send you messages.
It's a business.
But I just have this soft spot, and the fact that they have been to a large extent very consistent. Ken, they're going on to win the league last season. Yes, 1 or 2 issues that they faced, internal issues that came up, and we saw them, or still seeing them struggle. I just want them. I don't want them to go down, Ken. I do not want Remo to go down.
That is you. You don't want them to go down.
I don't want them to go down.
Like we are saying, look at the beautiful goal. That's the equalizer, beautiful goal.
It's like kind of set pieces that you see Bruno Fernandes. And some people try to talk down on set pieces assists on set pieces. I don't know. Ken, if it's easy, everybody will be doing it.
Beautiful goal. So okay, we love what we and then the pitch is football friendly. We're seeing all the
one of the reasons why Remo should not go down. Okay.
You see, I'm not saying what I want him to go down or should not go down.
I'm just saying,
You understand? They've done well. Oh my God, that is almost a very beautiful attempt, by him from what he's done there. Okay. But let us while we are going through this, let us as we are talking about it, shooting stars at a point they were having it's quite difficult, but they got it right. They got it right, and then Rivers United, at a point we thought, they've run away with the league. Especially when they had those
outstanding games due to their commitment,
because of their involvement on the continent.
Yes.
But then, beautiful.
Also not beautiful. But Ken, that's what happens when you don't take your chances.
Yes.
Same could be said about a couple of teams we've seen across even Europe this season. I remember when Real Madrid were celebrating the title, celebrating beating Barcelona sometime in October as if they had won the league. But in their defense, they were playing really good football at the time under Xabi Alonso. The whole thing just began to unravel sometime later after the Super Cup in Saudi Arabia. Even in Arsenal and Manchester City this season, there was a time I thought Arsenal had run away with the league, and then Arteta wins Manager of the Month. So the same thing with Rivers United. Ken, they had commitment on the continent. They had several outstanding games, and the outstanding games, the way they were poised, it looked like you come back, win a couple of these games, and then it was basically going to be just sweet sailing from there, but not being able to dispatch teams, not being able to just put them to the sword is what has put.
They lost at. See, something instructive. I don't want to say something instructive. The two teams that are battling for the title,
Rivers and Rangers,
and the two teams that have already been relegated. You understand? No, you know what I'm saying.
I'm listening.
Rangers went to Bielsa to win. Bielsa is now relegated, and Rangers are fighting for the title. Yeah. Rivers went to Wiki and won. Wiki has been relegated. And so you see some of these things, you look at it.
The scripts are right themselves.
That it is like the script somebody did just scripted it somewhere.
Right themselves. Yeah,
that is the beauty. So I'm happy we can say this off the MPFL. That we can see teams going away to go and pick valuable wins. But it's not as if we are already there, but we are getting there. You understand? So when you see negatives and you highlight them, when you see positives also,
definitely we celebrate
you highlight them. So at least this particular MPFL board, to me, you might not say they have scored because one, the area I'm still holding them there are some, of course, in pocket taking care of violence, taking care of those things. They've been banishing teams, deducting points. This season points have been deducted from teams and stuff like that. But probably the marketing area, because 20 million. Of course, you're giving 200 million or more to the team that is winning. The winner takes it all. How do the team survive? The television money is what makes all the money that is sharing in the PFL. In fact, formerly even in the La Liga, the clubs used to negotiate their own television right. Why the EPL say let us do it in bulk so that the money will even spill over. Parachute payments to even teams that are relegated. Some monies to to the EFL and stuff like that. So basically, they still need to. I know they have the GTI guys who have said, look, let us handle this on behalf, but at least we'll never begin to see the impact. But I'm happy Kunkalifa.
Yes.
They're almost surviving.
And that's another thing I'm happy about. Ken, it's not, look, with everything they have faced this season, it looked like they were dead and gone. Dead and gone. But look at how it's nothing short of a miracle if they survive.
I think that win against Abia Warriors.
Yes, was very, very important.
Very important.
Very important. And Ken, yes, you said it. Look at the way monies are shared in England.
Yes.
It's all about the TV money. The moment people, I know there is a market for the MPFL. People want to watch football. You watch the North African leagues. And you see the way these guys are crazy.
I wish we have the right to show
Zamalek and
Ojas and see the sea of white.
It is scary. And as long as
our stadium empty.
Once it's marketable, money comes in. When the money comes in, you would have the power to keep your players.
Yes.
Ken, see, there was a reason why at a time Bayern Munich could sign almost everybody from any other team, players from any other team in Germany. But that's not the case like that anymore because these teams are now making more money. They can afford to keep their players and not necessarily sell them to Bayern.
Some of them are even putting clause there that
Yes.
as we are signing you
You can't move to Bayern.
You can't move to Bayern.
You can't move to Bayern. You know, so because you need to find a way to make it competitive. Yes, we had this conversation. Our players are moving to Cambodia. Oh God, you see, you hear these things and it's just the world. But when you market the league properly, the money will come in.
Okay, before we go to take the MPFL, let us look at some facts with the World Cup. Like we said, the World Cup is 25 days away. And then it is all about appearances, it's about time, minutes, and then some of these things until you see them. So you want to know which players have played more time, which players have played more games, how many matches. We've talked about appearances at the World Cup, games at the World Cup by nations, what of individuals, what of those guys that make it happen. So if we can see that, we'll see, okay, most matches played.
Oh God. Oh God.
Same.
Most matches played, of course, Lionel Messi in Argentina, 26 matches.
Lothar
Matthäus with 25, Miroslav Klose with 24, Paolo Maldini with 23, Cristiano Ronaldo with 22. How many people have not won the World Cup on this list?
We're talking about matches played.
I'm just saying. I'm just asking.
Okay, let us see minutes played. The actual minutes played. Yes.
Lionel Messi still top 10 list as usual with 2,315 minutes played. Paolo Maldini 2,217 minutes. Lothar Matthäus with 2,047 minutes. Uwe Silla of Germany, 1,980 minutes.
Philipp Lahm.
Legendary Philipp Lahm. Now 1,000 and 1,920 minutes.
So Messi has played in more games at the World Cup and also more minutes
of the World Cup.
Okay, let's go to Ogun State because we have a Chelsea fan. He also supports Kwara United. Whoa. 7 visits, 7. When I don't play, you are 7 times. 7.
You are not telling me now, say Chelsea fans. You banter with us, say 7 times.
Have you not been bantering? Have you not been bantering me? Have you?
Don't worry.
Have you?
Man yourself, nothing will beat them today. I just want to talk about Kwara United. Kwara United today, I mean,
yes.
Against Bayelsa. If
yes.
you look at it well, our Ahmed Adio is planned for us, and he normally tell us that we should cool down, and we are always we supporters we are cool down because we are going to Port Harcourt to store ourselves there by the grace of God on Friday before the match.
Is it Port Harcourt? You are not going to Port Harcourt. You are going to Yenagoa. Bayelsa is in Yenagoa.
We want to hold on. We want to store ourselves there, prepare properly.
Okay, you want to acclimatize. Okay.
Thank you very much.
Yes.
Because we know that people will use money now. This is the time for the money.
Which money? Bayelsa United is already relegated. Which money? They beat you. They beat you.
There will be Ranger. Go and write it down. There will be Ranger.
Ranger is playing against Korodula. How does that concern Kwara United? How does that concern Kwara United?
You know that we are in 47. Anybody that is lose that 47 points,
yes,
he will come down. Go and look at it properly.
Yes.
He will see that we will come down. That team will come down. 47.
Yes.
So,
it's just 2 teams that one more thing that will join you. Tornadoes are playing Shooting Stars. They need the points to survive relegation. Are you seeing it?
Yeah, I can see that.
Are you seeing that?
Yeah,
then you get it. So they need to win. Warri Wolves, which check the fixture, Warri Wolves are there almost going down. Raymond Stars are playing away because they played home. Okay, let's take these fixtures first. Eyimba El Kademi, Niger Tornado Shooting Stars we're talking about here. Yeah. Barawa survived. They are taking Nasarawa. We have Warri Wolves are playing at home against Abia Warriors, so they need to survive. You understand?
Look at the Remo team.
Yes.
Look at the Remo.
Yes.
So what I'm praying is that I want you people to
Remo are visiting insurance.
now, Nigerian league is very, it's very tough. It's
Very tough,
very
very tough. I agree. Very tough.
But you people that, you normally go to stadium. We always go to stadium. We know what we are facing. Very tough.
Very
Because
tough. Very tough.
I love Nigerian league. I love Nigerian league.
Yes.
Honestly, I love Nigerian league. But the problem is that management. That is it. It's a management. Everybody is a thief.
Wow.
I'm telling you. Thank you.
All right, thank you so
Only
much.
2 points separate
Yes.
11th place Quara
Yes.
from 18th place Niger.
Yes, and they are
Just
going
2
to,
points.
and they are visiting Bayelsa.
Exactly. So it's like the La Liga relegation race.
my own my own thing here is that Raymond need to go and survive
Against Bendel.
I get insurance. When they were in NNL, Rainbow versus insurance and what it was always tough. It was like shooting stars in those days and stationary stores, games that you don't know that both of them are Southwest teams. I mean, I remember when Aqua United, it was Calabar Rovers. Calabar Rovers were surviving. Flash Flamingos were playing. Flash Flamingos were playing against stationary stores in Lagos, and then Shooting Stars were playing against Calabar Rovers in Calabar. We were to Nico Water from watching the game, and then Flash Flamingos and Shooting Stars, one of them need to drop. Now, Flash Flamingos were in Lagos, beating stores, and then we're monitoring
game between Calabar Rovers.
In the stadium, everybody was busy. What monitor was happening? And when Calabar, as they were losing to Flash Flamingos in Lagos, and the moment they had that Shooting Stars started losing their game. Ileo, shooting relay, ilelo, shooting relay, ilelo, tarara. It was that much that they were dancing. You understand? They were happy that they were losing. You understand? As long as Shooting Stars get relegated. Oh my God.
I wanted to give an analogy, but I don't know if Jimmy is outside. But I say what I want to say.
Oh my God. So you can say that, Niger today those need that survivor. So Shooting Stars, you are going into, I don't know, you might be, unless probably the FA, the way it is looking like to win that game will be difficult, but nothing is impossible. It is a match, it is a game. So everybody with their own ambition. The other one is to survive. This one is, is to be on the continent. So it is beautiful that we are seeing matches that there is something to play for.
Something at stake.
Independent Insurance and Remo. I mean, for the rivalry between them coming in the past 5, 6, 7 seasons, you understand?
And at the point where Remo would not want to go down, especially after winning the league last season, and Bendel now stands in their way.
And then Bendel Insurance also had, a very poor officiating against Rangers.
Yeah,
according to the MPFL, in the last game that they played, that even the MPFL has to suspend the referee. So are they going to get back-to-back losses? So this one, a lot of things are quite at stake. That everybody
you can hear it in Olafe's voice.
Yes, if you want to go to Nairobi, so go and watch that game. You have something to watch. If you come to Lagos to watch, you could do something. If you go to Port Harcourt to go and watch Casina take on Rivers United, something. If you want to go to Gbe Stadium to go and see, everywhere you go in this MPFL, our life. You are going to have entertainment. You are going to have something that you want to fight for. Okay, the lines are still open for you guys. Okay, my guy, Coach Rachi is calling me. I think it's from Kaduna. Coach Rachi, how are you?
Hi, Ken. Good to hear from you. Happy weekend.
Happy weekend. Happy Sunday.
Hey, Ken. Up Barcelona.
Una don't start. So what day here? Una don't start. Up Barcelona.
They're very good. Very, very good, Ken.
The other time when Real Madrid they beat us, it was not 2-1, they were celebrating.
Yes.
They have won the league. I told you the other day that it's just a question of time. We will come back to where we belong. And at the end of the day, you can see.
They are signing Mourinho. Real Madrid are signing Mourinho.
Should we remind you?
You know one thing? We have a system. We have a system.
Okay.
And with that system, we are see. Mourinho is coming back to receive the high disgrace of himself this time around.
With Mbappe and Vini and Kamavinga and all of them, Jude Bellingham. Ha.
Don't worry. We are right to this day down. That's it. We are still going to carry the league. Both with Mourinho and everybody with their brother. Sorry, I'm waiting for his name.
Fiorentino Perez. Ask Catalan, he knows. That man has been the chairman of a club or president of a club that has won more trophies than any other one.
More Champions League, you mean? Please,
he has won more trophies. What do you mean, Champions League?
More Champions League.
He has won close to 40 trophies with Real Madrid.
No, of course, definitely he's won trophies. But watching him crash out in the press conference that he granted, I think last week, I just started laughing.
No worry, maybe we'll listen to Raji. So what Rangers and Rivers, who do you think is going to win the league?
Well, it can go neither way, but my heart goes for Rangers.
Your heart goes for Rangers.
Yes.
They tried. They came up. I don't know because when they won in Bayelsa, we thought because that game, Rivers has gone to Bayelsa and lost.
Yes.
They went to Bayelsa and got those points, and we said, okay, fine, this is it. And they had that wins in that point, but we'll be on Sunday. By this time next week, we'll be counting. We'll be counting minutes.
My heart goes for Rangers.
Yeah.
My heart goes for Rangers.
Okay.
So let's see how it goes. Have a wonderful weekend.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay. Let's. I know EPL fans are also there. I think Insurance United are still leading by goal to nil.
Yes.
This is hello. Okay. I want to go on a very short break. When we come back, the lines will still be open. EPL will go open now for now. I think we'll go open now. Stay with us. Okay, you're welcome back. Still Channel Sport on Sunday. Still the run-in. Still the apprentice versus the master. This time, my apprentice say, "Look, it is my time." The master has picked up. At a point, we were talking about Rangers a few minutes ago. That okay, Rangers have we thought the league was the special purview of Rivers United. They were about they had about four games in hand. They were up there. They were leading. So there was no way anybody could have done it. But Sunday they came back from the continent. I don't know whether they much stress, much travels, everything. But they started dropping. They were not even picking points away. They were just losing. And then before you knew it, it was Rangers with the it was advantage Rangers and against all Rivers United. They went to Wiki and won by 3-2. So that is where we are. But then in the EPL, that was how it was. Arsenal at a point when we thought it was all gone. Then until that game, we're talking about that game on the 18th of April when they went to the Etihad to play City and it just by the slimmest of margins and City got there. We're not talking about saying they scored, they have the same number of points. I'm talking about the same goal difference. I when I say goals for was the difference. Then City went to visit Everton. Remember there was some seasons back, I think it was in 2012. That Aguero season. Yeah. It was in 2012. Manchester United were already going ahead until Everton came calling. That game ended 4-4. 4 goals to Man United. Fellaini tormented, and then before you knew it, City won that a trophy on goals difference. All right, I think we have a call on the line. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
City won the game.
Hello, Joshua. Are you there?
Yes.
Oh yeah, go on. Your voice is so low. Hello, Joshua. Are you there?
I'm not happy the way Nigeria. Yes. I'm not happy the way. I'm not happy the way Nigeria did not qualify for the World Cup. Yes. I'm not happy the way Nigeria did not qualify for the World Cup.
Okay, you are not happy the way we didn't qualify for the World Cup. Yes. We also are not happy, Joshua. It's not only you. We too are not happy the way Nigeria didn't qualify. You see, I'm not happy the way Nigeria didn't qualify for the World Cup. That's bad. I don't know how old you are, Joshua. I mean, you have the voice sounded.
Ken,
yeah.
we don't have a bilateral relationship with them.
You don't start. Let's see the EPL table. But before we see the EPL table, we want to say happy birthday to a legend. It's not easy. It's not easy to be. He's not. Oh my God! That is him, Emmanuel Ogwejefo Kala, African champion. You understand?
The man mountain.
The man mountain himself. This man changed. To me, I mean, one of the best goalkeepers Africa has ever produced. And I tell you, he could have made the team of any nation, be it Brazil, be it Germany, as a keeper. Agile, with the height, with the everything, with his kick. Now lefty, Okala na lefty. I know he kicks out those legs. And then he was one that popularized this wearing our group and wearing tracksuits. You understand? The long track suit. I remember because his legs long. So he wasn't wearing shorts. He wore it over there. The first Nigerian to be African Footballer of the Year. Then it was not other the French football that was doing that. It was AFJU, the African Journalists Union, that declared him the African Footballer of the Year. So I tell you this, it's happy birthday, Emmanuel Ogwejefo Kala. He's 75 years old. It's not easy. Not 50, not 60, 75. All right, let us have the call on the line. Hello.
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 Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Mr. Francis calling from Delta.
Okay, Patrick, how are you?
Fine, sir.
Yeah.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah. I want to confirm if Real Madrid have signed Jose Mourinho.
No. If as at this morning, Mario said his manager, Jorge Mendes, is already discussing with Real Madrid. So that is, as at now, his agent is discussing with them. So, but at least there is a discussion on I think it's just a question of formalizing. Once it has got to extent, and then where even the man involved is the one leaking the thing to the press, it tells you that, it is just a matter, it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when.
So,
hello, Francis. Okay, I think, all right, and Francis called us from Delta State. When I try to connect me, it didn't happen. Okay, all right, that's Francis. As at now, Mourinho now, is excited to be back. For you Mourinho fans, and I have a lot of them here. Okpa is a Mourinho fan, Jimmy is a Mourinho fan, Yemi is a Mourinho fan. I don't know if for Boom is also
Boom is a
a Mourinho fan. So all of them in this house.
Not everybody, please.
I say apart from a Pep fan. So, this is going to be his second journey if and when they approve it.
Yes, Ken.
You understand?
I remember he just went unbeaten.
Yeah, with Benfica. And came third.
And came third. We always remember Jose Mourinho for the massive rift while he was at Madrid. He later, in a book, he came out and he apologized to Tito Villanova. That was about 7 years after Tito had passed, where he poked his finger in Tito's eyes, causing a very huge ruckus between the Madrid players and the Barca players.
Which are part of the reasons why Madrid asked him to leave.
To leave, because at that point in time, Ike Casillas put a call through to the Barca players and apologized, especially the Spanish contingent, and Mourinho called him all sorts of names at that time, eventually freezing him out of the squad, what now basically or essentially caused a civil war within the Madrid team. Ironically, he's coming back to Real Madrid now because it seems like there's another problem brewing within certain players in the team. There's been rumors of...
but they went for him.
They did.
Yeah,
what I'm saying is...
Yes.
As the last time he left Madrid, there was a civil war.
Yeah.
He's coming back now to face something similar. So I really want to see how all of this would play out. But if there's a man that knows how to stable a ship, at least for the first maybe 1 or 2 seasons, it's Jose Mourinho, before he would eventually implode, which I still think is what might happen. Because I was talking about how Barca have been dominant over the last couple of seasons, especially in the La Liga. In 1991, Barca had won only 10 La Liga titles. And as at this moment, they are gone on to win 29. So they won 19 titles since 1991. Real Madrid, on the other hand, have won only 11, or I won't say only, because quite a lot, 11 titles in that same time frame. The Madrid president has been screaming all about Negrera, but we know elections are coming up, and he needs to save face. So I still feel
he
that
has
signing
won more Champions League.
Ken,
he has won
if
whatever.
every
So
single,
there is no comparison.
my point, you're helping me make my point.
Yes.
Because if you are this successful,
yes,
you don't come out and say you would have won 14 and not 7 La Liga titles because the referees were favoring one team.
Oh yeah, if you have these reasons, why not?
You don't come out with reasons.
Have you never accused Madrid that your referee was favoring them?
You don't come out with reasons.
No, you.
I can talk, Ken. This is the president of Real Madrid.
Are you the one
if he wants to come out, he should come out with facts, come out with evidence, he should come out with proof.
The lights are still open, John.
But Ken, Robert Lewandowski is leaving Barca.
Yes.
After 4 seasons, 3 La Liga titles, and one Pichichi.
It's one of those players I wish United signed, as a United fan, I wish United signed him.
You're a United fan?
Yes, I'm a
United fan.
fan.
I'm mistaking you for a City fan.
Yeah. No, I love Pep.
I know you do. Something that we both share.
No, all right, let's take the next caller. Hello.
Yeah. Good afternoon, Mr. Ken. Good afternoon, Mr. Jimmy.
No, but Theo is in this studio. Yeah.
Marcio Crawford.
Okay, Marcy, how are you?
My brother will give God the glory.
Yeah.
Mr. Ken, well, let me first of all congratulate Enugu Rangers. They have tried.
Okay.
It's something for them.
Yeah.
Yes, we thank God for them. At least it's the duty of the governor to see what he can do to make sure that the club stands well. Because what is annoying me every year is that after this club, after the Nigerian was getting ready for the African Cup, you see them first stage, they will just fall by the roadside, which is not heavy. It is now for the governor to do the needful. And Mr. Ken, what is your own prediction now? People are, like I was yesterday, I was talking with my colleague at the board meeting. They were saying that Spain or France, Portugal, these 3 teams, or they were saying that France will be taking the World Cup. I said, well, those of you who have money, you can just go and bid. But to me, for now, I will not bet for anything now. Till after the first stage, I now know the stage of it, because now I start asking them now. If now we're talking about France, Spain, and Portugal, what happens to African countries? Are we saying that Africa cannot carry World Cup, Mr. Ken?
No, we can't. We can't.
So what is the problem? What is the problem?
No. When you say problem, Africa has not won it. So as at now, the way you say look at South America. Uruguay won it in 1930 and 1950. I mean the first one, whatever it is. Brazil won it. We're talking about from 58, 62, 70. You understand? 4 World Cups in 3, whatever. Argentina has won it. So you are talking about Uruguay, Brazil, Argentina, who has won it. 8 countries have won the World Cup. 3 in South America, the other 5 in Europe. Germany has won it 4 times. Italy has won 4 times. We have England in 66. We have France twice, and we have Spain. So in the entire world of over 251 countries in FIFA, only 8 has won exclusive. But can Africa win it? Yes. Cameroon has gone into the quarterfinals. Senegal has done that. Ghana has done that. Morocco has gone to the semifinals. So if we have this, I say we can get to the semifinals at the top. Any team at the last, and they beat Spain, beat Portugal to get it. They didn't get through by fluke. So possibly an African country can do that. But because we have not won it, it is difficult. That's why the politics are looking at that.
Well, let's say that let's back up with prayers. As Catholics are not doing what they call Novena to the Holy Spirit, let us pray hard so that African country will get this World Cup of this year by the grace of God. Mr. Ken, have a nice day in the God.
All right, thank you, Mazukurafo. Thank you, Mazukurafo. Like I said, just 8 countries have won the World Cup, and then you can count them. We have 10 fingers. 8. It's not up to it.
Did any of them win the World Cup by mistake or by accident?
But let's talk.
No. Nobody won. You don't win the World Cup by mistake, Ken.
No, but if a team gets to the quarterfinals, and you get to the semifinals, I don't think it is by mistake.
Okay.
I think it's my mistake.
There's a reason why we've seen repeat teams. Some teams coming repeating, winning the World Cup repeatedly.
Yes.
We've seen them enter the finals repeatedly. For instance, France, having not won the World Cup in almost 20 years, finally won it in 2018. And made the next finals again. And even by this World Cup in 2026, they are still amongst the favorites. Ken.
Because they have a crop, they have a generation of players.
The generation of players did not just spring up, Ken. These boys have come through different levels of their football.
Yeah.
Something that I cannot say about Nigeria.
No,
at the moment, at least.
You can't understand. I understand. You looking at it that way.
Okay.
Are you getting it? But you are looking at France. The French team, people say the French team is more African than African. Because this, the environment, if all those players who are of Malian origin, of Senegalese, of whatever it is, are playing in the African country.
We're making it sound like the French team, they didn't put in work to get these players to where they got to today. Regardless of where they are from, Ken. Somebody somewhere put in the work to get them to where they are right now.
Let me ask you, how much do you think it takes? Nigeria, the minimum wage for Nigeria is about 70,000. No. You are not going to. How many? Wait, fun. You see,
I'm listening.
If we are not looking at the challenges.
Okay.
Because you want to feed first before you want to watch football. You understand? But like I said, you also need to win them because people are still going to music. People are going to watch concerts.
Exactly.
But now, look at those who are going to watch football and look at whatever. In most cases, check out almost all the teams in Europe, all the top teams and whatever it is. Season tickets. Those season tickets start, you see, some families, their grandfathers sat together. Their fathers sat together.
Yes.
They are sitting together. Their children go, their seats, they pay for those seats for the past 50, 70 years. So it's a tradition.
Ken,
we have not gotten that particular tradition.
Ken,
So it's not a solution.
There's a reason why whenever we have the amputee Eagles on this show,
yes,
they're always thanking you.
Yes.
They're always talking. They say, oh, they speak highly of you. When they wanted to go to the World Cup, the roles that people like you have played and ensuring that they were able to get there. Ken, you see, reaching out to, you talk about them on the show, and you see well-meaning Nigerians willing to spend their money without getting anything back in return to ensure that these men and women live out their dreams.
Yes.
Ken, there are people that actually have the money to spend. But if we do not make this, we were talking about the marketing of the MPFL not too long ago. If we do not make it, if we do not package it well enough for people to want to put in their money without even expecting anything in return.
Listen, I agree. Listen to me. See, there used to be a time where the Lafa League was more structured in Division 1, Division 2, Division 3, Division 4 than the National League of Nigeria.
Yes.
Now, but where is Berek today? Where is National Supply? Where is all the companies? It was a thriving era. There was a football era that schoolboys.
We are speaking to deeper issues.
No, schoolboys. That's not what I'm telling you. Schoolboys are
because
going
there's always this conversation about the billionaires taking over certain clubs and this and that. There's still talk that Roman Abramovich wasn't really making profit at Chelsea.
Good, but he put in his money there.
His money there.
You understand? Because there is a culture.
Exactly.
There is a culture. Now, when you now look at who called? I think it was Okorafor. Who's talking about the governor? Are you getting me? Now, the more you put it at, there is one word I don't like, or a phrase I don't, a catchphrase I don't like. I don't like using. A sport-loving governor. You understand? Because you are the governor is supposed to set a legacy. His government, not just him.
Yeah.
To say, okay, fine. How do we make, we're running out of time.
Yeah,
but the important thing is, how can Rangers run? Because they are doing it now, Amobi and team, they are taking over, they are continuing from where Davison Wumi stopped.
Yeah.
I think that is a conversation for another day.
Exactly.
To see how the clubs can be self-sustainable. We are living.
Ken, we used to have a culture with our league and our football. We used to have an identity. You talk about it all the time. 30, 40 years ago, until we discover that culture, that identity, that passion. Ken, let's forget it. We're not going anywhere.
No, we'll get somewhere. Like I said, the football ecosystem is not in any way isolated from the entire system. But I'm happy that a lot of things, like we said, the man who officiated Rangers versus insurance, the MPFL said, you are suspended. These are the ways to go. Remove violence out of the stadium, bring in our daughters, our wives, and so that they can come in to have that feel. Bring the young ones, take them away from concert and from music. I tell you this. it looks the path looks difficult, but it is not impossible. Until you see, some of you thought I am not with my Byron. Until I see you on Sunday with my team again, I'm Ken Ochonogo. God bless Nigeria.